I didn't realize we started singing.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, this entire drive home is going to be at 90 miles an hour, so get ready, you bitches.
Ready for the shortest version of the Drive Test Drive podcast ever put to air. A grand total of 2 minutes. Actually, I guess the shortest cast was the sports cast, because that was actually 2 minutes. Where you say rock troll. So once Quentin is done gutturally moaning,
Coughing. And dying.
that's just him always. But yeah, Baby Driver, the newest movie by Edgar Wright, fantastic. Easily becoming one of my favorite directors of all time. He knocked it out of the park again, in my opinion.
Absolutely, I agree.
I think this is one of his more brutal works.
Yes.
Definitely one of the most violent things he's put to screen, but of the 4 movies I've seen by him, including this one is very close to the top.
Well, I'd say 4.5 since Ant-Man was like half his thing.
Yeah, I'm not counting that one though. Like,
I would. Because he wrote and scripted all the fight sequences.
yeah.
For Ant-Man?
Yeah.
And did they keep those in?
Yes.
Or like, okay. So I didn't know like what parts they kept it in. So,
Yeah.
even then, like I'm still like, I'm talking like Edgar Wright as a holistic like
Yes.
package,
Yeah.
not just like elements of him. But I will say those fight scenes in Ant-Man were probably one of the most creative in any superhero movie I've ever seen.
Yes.
But yeah, with this one, don't know how it really ranks for me personally when it comes to the rest of his films, because Hot Fuzz and Scott Pilgrim are fantastic for me. And Shaun of the Dead, it's been such a long time since I've seen it, but I still remember it being great. I'd say he's like his third favorite, or my third, like ranks 3 out of the 4 I've seen so far.
Yeah.
That's just because the other 2 are such top notch, and this one is just barely scratching third for me.
Yeah.
Overall, I give this movie a good 8.5 out of 10.
Casey.
I agree. I think, personally, I think I have to give it a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's not a whole lot that I, like, had trouble with. Like, I enjoyed...
Actually, you know what? I think I am going to bump it up to 9 out of 10, I think about it. Because, like, there's one element that I'm going to talk about in the spoiler section that I just absolutely adored about this movie.
Yeah, because there's not a whole... There's only, like, one thing that I, like, really, like, that I'm going to talk about. But, like, other than that, like, everything was great about it. Like, I loved the soundtrack, the music that Baby played was great. The action, the chase scenes. I even, like, really enjoyed, like, the romance that was in it. Like, with him, with Baby and Deborah. I actually really enjoyed that. I thought they had a cute relationship. So there's really not a whole lot of bad things that I can say about it, aside from one thing that I'm going to go into in spoilers.
Yeah.
And you, Quinn?
Casey already gave it a number. So I'm gonna rank it in 2 ways. I'm gonna rank it against Edgar Wright's other movies, and then I'm gonna rank it by itself.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make my 8.5 like for Edgar Wright standards.
Yeah.
But every other movie I'm gonna make it a 9. Yeah.
Well, because first I need to be... God, fucking internet's not working. But first I need to make sure... I think I've seen all his movies, but I can't quite remember.
Well, you have the 3 in the Cornetto trilogy, which I haven't seen the third
those.
one. There is Scott Pilgrim, obviously, and those are about the only other ones that I know of.
In terms of movies that have been released, yeah, I've seen pretty much everything. The only thing that I haven't seen is his short-lived, like 2-season long BBC TV show called Spaced, which actually stars Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Which I need to watch, because apparently it's like a TV series for the Cornetto trilogy. But,
so it's kind of like a Cornetto tetralogy, but one of them is a TV series.
Yes. Well, that's where the idea got born.
Oh, okay.
That's where they started working together. But I'd say as a regular movie, I'd give it an 8. But then compared to Edgar Wright's other stuff, I'd give it a 7.
Yeah, that one I can definitely see. Because like I said, like out of the 4 I've seen, this one ranks 3rd.
Yeah.
Just because the other 2, Hot Fuzz and Scott Pilgrim for me, rank so much higher.
Right.
Because Hot Fuzz, I've only seen once, but
it is amazing.
It is the fucking best. And Scott Pilgrim I've seen multiple times. I still love it to this day.
Yes.
And the only reason why Shaun of the Dead's ranked 4 for me is because I haven't seen it. And, well, I've seen it, but it hasn't stuck with me
In a
as well.
while. Yeah.
You know, I can see this one sticking around with me for a good long while.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give it to the count of 5 till we start spoilers. 5, 4, 3,
5.
2,
5.
5. Sure.
You said
Okay.
to the count of 5.
Yeah, to the count of 5.
Yeah, so you
starting
started
from 1, going to 5.
Oh, whatever.
To the count of
Spoiler time.
Pricks.
Whatever. You can slurp my nuts. Fucking dick eater. Anyway, so I absolutely adore this movie just because what Casey said about the soundtrack.
That's what I thought.
The soundtrack
I thought
was
you were gonna like
stellar,
it. Yeah.
but the fact they integrated it so well into the movie,
Yeah.
so damn well into the movie. Every scene that had the soundtrack, almost everything, especially the action scenes, were like cut to the beat of the song.
Yeah.
It was going along with percussion.
Even the bullets.
Even the bullets.
That was impressive.
Like, that was impressive, and then it was so good. I'm a sucker for soundtrack integration into movies. And the fact that the soundtrack took place within the world of the movie was the fact that, like, because Baby always has his headphones in, makes sense. And then whenever he loses his headphones, either the music gets dimmer because he gets split between 2 people, or you just have a ring of tinnitus, just like he actually has in the movie. That was incredible. Like, I adore it for that. That's the reason why I bumped it back from, like, bump it up to 9 from an 8.5.
Yeah.
Then there was something else about the soundtrack. And then the beginning part where, like, he's just singing along to it, and you actually have bits of the lyrics, like, on the wall, like, on the walls in Atlanta as graffiti. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
It's very believable. I mean, obviously it was put there for the sake of the movie, but, you know, graffiti being everywhere, I don't know, it fit very well for me.
Yeah. Oh, I liked Flea's cameo as that third robber in the second robbery. When it was Jamie Foxx and the Asian guy, the other dude was Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nah.
Oh, really?
So,
Yeah.
the guy with no nose?
Yes, no nose.
No.
So that was Flea. I didn't realize that.
That was funny.
That's
And
actually kind of cool.
See, I thought that part was so good. We saw it in the trailer every time we saw the trailer for the movie. But when there's like, this is Mike Myers, and they're like, no, the dude from Halloween. You mean Jason Voorhees? No, from Halloween with the Halloween mask. This is a Halloween mask. Ah! I thought that was
Dumbass.
Hey, you and I both know that was funny.
No, I was talking about the character being a dumbass.
That
Like,
too.
that's hilarious. And then not to mention all, like, the musical references sprinkled into the dialogue was great.
Yeah.
Like, God.
See, I could tell you were gonna like this movie because you like JoJo with all its fucking
Yes.
music, and now it's this.
See, I wasn't going to bring it up, but you did.
Yep.
And I'm a sucker for just musical references, like, brought into everything. It's good.
Yeah.
Everything is good. I'm a very happy boy. Yes. What about you, Casey? Any thoughts?
Okay, well, the one thing that I kind of didn't like was how long it took for Buddy to die. Like,
Yeah,
there
no,
were
he
times
Dude
where I
was like the
straight up
T-1000.
there were times where I was straight up like, okay, he better be dead by now. Like when the car initially like went backwards, I was straight up like, he better be dead by now.
No, see,
Well, I mean, you saw him opening the door,
Yeah,
so I
exactly.
kind of saw that one
I
coming.
saw that coming, but then like he fell down again onto the car, and I was straight up like, if he's not dead by now, he's fucking Superman.
And then the car explodes. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah,
He
he's
better
dead
fucking-
as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and I do agree with that. It seems like the whole ending just felt a bit stretched out.
I think
Yeah.
it's fine because it
Yeah.
was fun.
No,
It was fun. It was great, but like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like when people like take too long to die, especially when they've already been like severely injured. Because
Yeah.
at that point, he was already shot once. He had been in several car accidents, so he probably had whiplash.
Yeah.
He had scrapes and bruises, and he was probably pretty fucking tired. So like, I mean, just it's all of that.
But he had a cup of coffee at the diner. It's all good.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, a cup of coffee solves every goddamn problem.
Exactly. I know it gives me life. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, the
So,
movie.
but, I mean, I was just when a character goes through all that and it still takes you like another 15 minutes to die, like that I don't know, that's something that I'm not the biggest fan of.
I just chalked that up to like Edgar Wright, like just his style.
Yeah,
like,
I can see that.
Like,
One thing that I always like about Edgar Wright movies, and this is something that you can see in Scott Pilgrim and everything, is the way that he has his movies edited.
yeah,
Is very, very.
there's that
interesting.
one like every frame a painting.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Because like I remember I was thinking about that video when I was watching this, and I especially like the chase scene where they were chasing him on foot.
Yeah.
Because like they'd always come back between him and the cops. It was very rapid. Just shows you how fast paced everything was, and it was great. Not to mention, like, the humor in this movie was on point too, if a bit dark at times.
Yeah.
Like the convenience store scene where Bats goes in to buy gum. Well, he didn't fucking buy it, and there's no longer a cashier there, so he fucking shot a dude over gum. Like, that was brutal.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for laughing at that.
And fucking gum, you think I'm gonna pay for it?
Yeah. And then fucking bananas, that whole bit. Just turn on the lights, like Boss Man, just bananas.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was it? What was your favorite performance from all the actors? Because I know we had John Hamm as Buddy. We had Ansel Elgort, I think is his name,
Yes.
as Baby. We had Jamie Foxx as Bats, and we had Kevin Spacey as Doc.
I fucking loved Kevin Spacey and Jamie Foxx. Like, they were hilarious to me. Like, Jamie Foxx as Bats was just like incredibly dark but still hilarious character for me. And then Kevin Spacey just, like, he wasn't Kevin Spacey to me. He was Doc, like, in that whole movie. It was great.
I think I'd have to give it to Kevin Spacey for that one. Kevin Spacey is already like one of my favorite actors, and like every performance that he does is fucking amazing.
Even the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare?
Shut up.
Or was it Advanced Warfare?
I think that was
in it?
Advanced.
Yeah. He was fucking in there as
Is he in
Kevin
there?
Spacey.
Yes.
Yeah, like they mocapped him, so it's just Kevin fucking Spacey in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Well, shit, that's gonna
Well,
be
then
his,
again,
it's gonna be his number one performance ever.
Jon Snow is also in a Call of Duty.
Yeah, and
That
so was
is
Snoop
true.
Dogg. Snoop Dogg, they had like an announcer pack for him, like for the multiplayer.
God damn
That's some fucking bullshit.
it.
Yeah.
So is Ice-T or Ice Cube? I can't remember.
I think it was.
which one.
I think it. Oh, whatever. So
Sam Worthington is the main guy in the first Black Ops. Like, he's the main guy being interrogated. Sam Worthington. He's the
oh, Mason or whatever.
Yes.
What are the numbers, Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's the main dude from Avatar.
And Clash of the Titans.
And Clash of the Titans, yeah. And also, what was it? It was Terminator Salvation. The best Terminator.
I thought that was Genesis.
What?
I thought that was Genesis. Was the
Oh,
best
you're
one.
right, yeah, the second best Terminator. He was in Terminator Salvation, which is the fourth one. And then the best Terminator is Terminator Genesis, the one where all the timelines get fucked up.
So-
that is the greatest one.
So, you know, yesterday Edgar Wright had an AMA on Reddit.
Like,
yeah.
to kind of like promote the movie.
Yeah, and it was on, and the top comment was, if you had an evil twin who directed movies under the name of Edgar Wrong, what kind of movies do you think he would make? And
Oh.
he just said, go to bed. but someone did put a good response. They put Shaun of the Living, Cold Fuzz, and the World's Beginning.
Cold
Because it's
Fuzz.
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and the World's End.
Just go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Just go to bed.
Oh man, I'm very excited to see. God, I need to go back and listen to what we said our what we're excited to see back in our year's end podcast.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah. And so I'm wondering if this actually made it onto my list of like what I'm excited for.
I know it made onto mine, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely for you. But I think when you mentioned it, and I was like, man, that sounds weird. And yeah, sure enough, the movie was weird, but it was very good.
Yes.
One of the things that was on one of your guys' list that was just released was Okja. OKJA.
Oh,
That was just
that's
released
on
on
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, that was just on Netflix. I didn't know that.
I was wondering why that sounded familiar.
Yeah.
I need to watch it. It's directed by the same guy who did Snowpiercer, which, if you haven't seen, it's like a really good sci-fi action movie.
I
It
haven't
stars
seen
Chris
it.
Evans and Tilda Swinton.
Yeah. Tilda Swinton's in Okja as well, I believe. Along with Paul Dano and
Yeah, Paul
Jake
Dano. I
Gyllenhaal,
want to see it because of Paul Dano. Paul Dano's the guy from Swiss Army Man.
Okay, thank you for like providing
welcome.
context because I have no idea
I know
who the
that's
fuck
what
actors are.
That's why I'm providing context. And Tilda Swinton was the bald one, or the old lady in Grand Budapest, and the ancient one in Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
And Chris Evans is Captain America.
Oh, I know
Okay,
Chris
just
Evans.
making sure.
Oh yeah, no, with me you gotta make sure because I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to actors.
I know, you nerd.
Except when it comes to like very specific ones, but
Yeah.
whatever like my weekly obsession is.
Yeah.
What's your weekly obsession this week?
I don't really know. I haven't. Well, I mean, it's like more games. So whoever like did the voice for Elizabeth in BioShock Infinite,
Or
you-
Booker.
or Booker.
Okay.
Booker's fantastic. I got love. I need to get the pops for both of them now. Thankfully, we have that sale. God damn it. Why do you do these things to me, Quentin?
Not my fault.
No, this one is your
No,
fault.
the games is not.
Well, Bioshock Infinite was.
No, you had Bioshock before I met you.
Well, I had Bioshock, not
Yeah.
Bioshock Infinite.
See? Well, I mean, if
You
you
probably would have gotten into Bioshock Infinite.
Probably not, because I wasn't super into Bioshock. I was like, I played it, and I was like, this is alright. And then I never picked it up again. And then you started playing Bioshock Infinite. I'm like, why the fuck not? Even then, I blame you for everything when it comes to, like,
nerd,
What's wrong with your
nerddom.
life? Yeah.
Because fucking Watchmen bullshit.
nerd.
Except when it comes to the anime stuff. I probably would have gotten
That's
still
your
into, like, my
fault.
weeby shit.
That is entirely your fault.
That one is entirely me, and I do not blame you in the slightest.
Yeah.
Except for, like, certain shows, because I'm eventually going to watch... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
DXD!
eventually going to watch that, and I hate you. Yes, booby demons. Fantastic.
That's a show I need to get into. What the
See?
fuck?
See?
Movie Demons?
See?
What the shit?
Casey, did we show you Keijo? Or was that somebody else? I think that was
Keijo?
Matthew.
Wait, was that?
That's ass
Oh,
wrestling.
also.
Oh, wait, no, wait. I remember there was one where it's like these girls that are on like a platform.
Yeah,
yeah,
water.
that's Keijo.
Yeah.
It's dumb as fuck, and you need to finish the series with us.
I don't want. I mean,
Also, I'd like to point
I feel
out.
really weird about it.
I'd like to point out, Brett. I invited Matthew to our shitty movie day,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pass since what happened last time." Do you remember what we watched with him last time?
It was It Follows and Greasy Strangler.
No, we watched Greasy Strangler and Eraserhead back to back.
Oh, that's right.
Was he the other number in that group chat?
No, I think that
I didn't, because I don't.
that might be Grant.
No. I have Grant's number. It was. It was.
And maybe you just texted some random dude.
Well, no, because it was someone made it.
I made one that had me, Grant, you, and
Uh-huh.
Brett in it. I don't know what.
Casey, what the
There was
fuck you
another
doing
one.
deleting my number?
There was another one. No, there was another one that had all four of us and then one other number, and I'm assuming that number was Matthew.
It was
did.
probably.
Okay. All right.
It was probably Matthew.
Yeah, I didn't have his number saved. Wait. So okay. Quentin.
No, it's Grant.
No, dude, you're not looking at the full list.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
It's Grant. Matthew.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have Matthew's number.
I wasn't
You're not
counting-
looking at the full list,
I
dude.
wasn't counting myself.
You
Okay.
dummy.
There was. Okay, so I've asked Quentin. He's not telling me what the bad movie marathon day is.
Because no, it's a surprise. It's a surprise back to back to back.
Do you know what it is, Brett?
Oh, well, I know a few of the titles, but I'm
No.
still not going to say.
There.
God damn it! I don't.
Because I want to keep it a surprise.
I don't want to.
In fact, I don't even know what all movies we're watching. In fact, I know you've seen some of these on my shelf, and you've pointed them out.
I have.
Yes. Because I've stashed some of these DVDs at my apartment.
Good.
Okay.
But, like I said, you've seen the cases on some of these.
I can believe that.
But
I don't remember. I don't remember distinctly pointing any out.
Well,
Don't worry, you'll know some of them.
oh yeah, you'll know at least one. I know for a fact you'll know at least one if we get around to it. But yeah, it's gonna be real garbage.
Yeah. We're gonna
And
make it last as long as possible.
are we gonna watch the leather-bound one we found?
That is probably
Debatable. What do you-
Possibly not. It just depends on time.
Okay, like I said, let's set that one as low priority. If
Yeah.
not, I can screen it myself, watch it on Monday, and see if it's worthy.
In addition to that, we can, you and me, Brett, we can go buy the half-price books that's right by your house, and we can pick up that movie called Bros that has Kevin Federline and Shaquille O'Neal inside of it.
The fuck?
And the cover is two white dudes with bling on, and it's like holographic.
Wait, who's Kevin Federline?
He's the dude who was married to Britney Spears when she went cuckoo.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Britney?
Well, no, I know who Britney
Okay,
Spears is.
I was
I don't know
gonna
who. That doesn't give me enough
Like
information.
Casey, I know
to
who
tell me.
Britney Spears is.
I know who Britney Spears is, but that description doesn't give me enough information on who Kevin Federline is.
See, if Brett knows who you are, you famous. For real. Like, if I ain't heard your name before, I know who the fuck you be. And, well, I mean, in some rare cases, you're still not famous, but still.
Yeah.
Wait, and are we doing prequels on the 4th?
Yeah.
Okay, so are we not doing?
July the 4th be with you.
Sure, Quentin. we're about 2 fucking months late on that, but congrats. You made the joke.
Like, sure, maybe.
We're celebrating freedom by melting our brains.
Wait, but are we not doing the America Day one? Where it's like, weren't we gonna watch like a, what was it, like?
Team America?
Team America.
Nah, we decided to melt our brains with Misa.
Yeah.
Misa Branco turned to doo-doo.
The one good thing about the prequels is that Jar Jar is in them less as the prequels go on.
No, that's the worst part.
That's the worst.
I'm just so glad that George Lucas came out with a blatantly racist blackface character, and it's just awesome. And it made him a swamp man.
Wait, is he played by a black man?
Well, dude, like the prequels are just full of stereotypes. You got like Jar Jar Binks and everybody who speak in like some kind of garbled.
Who speak in some kind of garble.
Yeah, and it's kind of I don't know what kind of race he's lampooning.
It's Naboo, you bitch. The underwater Naboo language, you
No,
bitch.
it's Gungans, you
Gungans,
bastard
that's right,
fuck.
that's right, that's
Jesus
right, never
Christ,
mind.
if you're gonna
Gungans,
pick
that's
people's
right.
race, at least
Shit.
get it right.
And then there's like the
Right.
Trade Federation people who are dressed up in like
Like the
who are just
they're
like
medieval pastry
ancient
chefs.
Chinese people, and they kind of like speak in that fractured English.
Oh shit, you're right.
It's bad. It's just real bad. And then you have masterpieces like Revenge of the Sith that are just meme front to back.
That is very true.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I can just tell that like when
Squad.
when Palpatine says do it, I feel like
Do
you
it.
guys are just gonna like rewind.
Oh, I'm just gonna memorize all of Palpatine's lines before the 4th and just say every line.
Hey, you say it as a joke, I'm holding you to that.
Oh, fuck you.
For every line you miss, you get electrocuted with finger lightning.
Oh, please zap my dick. With ultimate power.
I've already been zapped like 7 too many times.
Hey,
right?
I'm Brett Lightning Rod Lewis for a reason, bitch.
No, you're not. No,
Yes,
you're
he is.
Middle
not.
names.
Storm Dick works as lightning rod. I'll give him that.
Dick.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Okay.
Thunder always strikes twice, bitch.
That's fair enough.
That's not how thunder works. But okay.
See, there are two things wrong with that statement. One is lightning never strikes twice, so I guess that's two things right there.
It's a
and
thunder.
B, thunder never strikes. Thunder is the
Thunder is the
shockwave.
sound, yeah.
That's me in a nutshell. That was Baby Driver. This is Draft House Drive.
Fuck.
Everyone go fuck themselves.
Yay.
Peace.